Good morning. It's Thursday, June 2nd, and yesterday during lunch I stopped into the library and just picked up a book called 1,000 Gifts, and just sat down to read and eating my lunch, and it was really neat. It's this woman's story of really her life, and I'm only a few chapters into it, but I was talking about how she kind of came to faith, and she had some really, really difficult struggles in her life and loss and pain, and then kind of the shift that happened in her mind was when she started being grateful for things in her life or circumstances, or even just for who God is. And she pointed out all these Bible verses, and it was I love delving into the Bible and kind of seeing the layer or things that we may have missed. And so there were verses before miracles happened, there often was Thanksgiving, and even Jesus said to before raising Lazarus, "Lord, I thank you for hearing me." And then Lazarus was raised. And one of my favorite Bible verses is, do not worry about anything, pray about everything. Thank God for all he's done and tell him what you need. And so before telling him what we need, we thank him for all that he's done. And that posture of gratitude, I never realized is kind of the beginning of the miracle, the beginning of the goodness, the beginning of the joy. Even when circumstances don't pan out, when we can find gratitude in it, it lifts us above our circumstances. And I know this sounds very simple, but it has blown my mind. And I've been praying lately for joy, and despite of circumstances. And I feel like when I was a little bit younger, I had more joy, and I just had more joy even a couple years ago, and somewhere along the lines that feels like it's gone. And so I've just been praying for it to come back, and I feel like God revealed the key to that is being grateful. And so I am intentionally thanking him. I'm trying to do it every hour, just something big or small that I see, so that I can retrain my mind and with the work of the Holy Spirit to see things that I might be missing. And I'm excited. I feel like this is definitely from God. I just happened to pick up that book yesterday, which I know I love. God works in all those happenstances, and I just am so thankful that he's answering my prayer. And I'm excited for the journey. I know it's going to take work because I feel like I have to retrain my brain. But I know what comes out of that work is freedom. And that's what Jesus really desires for all of us, to be free. And I'm just honored that he answered my prayer.